Doodling has a profound impact on the way that we can process information and the way that we can solve problems.
The creative process is the feeling of imagination.
A process that helps you develop something from nothing.
Finding inspiration to get ideas. Then you bring all your thoughts and ideas together.
Developing an idea, analyzing the situation, explaining the purpose, and concluding your thoughts.
The creative process is a spontaneous emotion followed by a thought, and then you develop the ideas and the emotions, and that's your creative process.
We should all think that knowledge comes from our senses, so if we extend our senses, we will consequently extend our knowledge.
I base things off their meaning. This shows I'm not very open-minded to change.
It gives everyone a chance to express their views.
In one way, it has different images, each with a different story. It's very isolated and enclosed, and it seems like the figures aren't going anywhere.
This image stressed me out very much because I'm at OCD, but when we talked it out as a group and attached meaning to it, I was more accepting of it. I think when I take the time to acknowledge every outcome, it's more settling.
It challenges my curiosity.
It says that I am an open-minded person. I personally think that it describes different paths in life.
It reminded me to keep an open mind and that nothing's normal.
You start thinking about something. When you start see something, you start seeing something, and you think, yes, it has got some problems. It's not the best. You need to improve it.
Our problem that we discovered was texting or talking on the phone or while driving. That just causes distractions. We would create sensors to install in cars and phones so that the car would recognize when the phone is in the car, and then the phone would automatically cut off. Just create a safer driving experience for you and everybody else on the road.
Texting while driving makes you distracted. Take the phones away from them. Keep the phone away while the driver is driving. Driver minus phone equals safety.
World hunger is our problem. The people in the world need to be fed. So what we're going to do is we're going to give them one box with seeds at the bottom, and it's like an everlasting supply of those seeds.
We were going to invent a wristwatch. You can control your mood whenever you press it. And like it would have different functions. Like you just have one button that just like randomizes, it's just a randomizer mode, and then you can actually set like what you want to feel at that time.
And if you can't sleep, you can make yourself calm.
A cell is like a car. It's composed of many different things.
A cell is a fish in a coral reef. Every little part does its job to keep the whole thing going.
A cell is like New York. It's always busy and going.
A cell is like the ocean because everything has to work together in order to keep living.
A cell is like a restaurant. Everything works together to create one product.
A cell is like running a 5K. It constantly keeps moving.
Every cell is different, has a purpose.
A cell is like a machine that has different moving parts and things to keep it running.
A cell is like Earth. It has different things to help it.
So I think if there's one thing to take away from my talk today, it's that an interface can be a powerful narrative device. And as we collect more and more personally and socially relevant data, we have an opportunity and maybe even an obligation to maintain the humanity and tell some amazing stories as we explore and collaborate together. Thanks a lot.